Hey y'all, I told y'all I was gonna be sitting down doing her hair. So I'm gonna try to move as fast as I can.
Well, Kinley's gone.
While the baby is not here, and because according to the world it's Friday, she's gonna be here tomorrow.
Yo, I might have to call on ChatGPT for some games or something that we can play. Cause last time we was on here, we was playing games and the chat was lit. Everybody was coming in left or right. Hey Tay.
Hey, how you doing? Doing hair now. Did the workout already. Jesus, this is a lot of new growth. Look at that.
That's what I said. I always look at that one. I'm like that. It tells me when it's time.
No, that's not this one that you be looking
Oh
at.
wait,
It's
no,
the
that's
one
not the one.
underneath it.
One of
It's
those.
a lot of new growth in what, 3 months, 3.5, 4? Has it been 4?
Yeah, my hair always has grown fast.
Are we still in February?
Yeah.
Or was it March? I don't know where it was at.
No, it's February 20th.
Okay.
She said, I like y'all hair. Thank you.
Thank you, baby. I'm not excited about this. Listen, it's been some busy, like this week has been busy. I've been registering the kids in the school. That was a process because I had to go to 3 different places. Um, yeah. One of them, there was nobody there that spoke English. So we had to make it work,
Which one was that? Oh, Kinley's.
Kayleigh school. So we made that work. Kayleigh helped me translate. We used the translator. Um, Everything's just happening so fast. Like, I didn't know they were going to be starting so soon, kind of. I thought I was going to have like an extra week or something.
Extra week. They all said, they can start on Monday.
Right. Like, they're like, oh, they can start now. I'm like, what? I still got to buy more. Uniforms. Had to get uniform shoes. I still got to get the baby uniform shirts, Kayleigh's uniforms. It's a lot going on.
Yeah. And all in a few days, guys.
And we got to do a border run. It's like so much right now. So much right now. So y'all actually going to miss a day of school anyway unless we go on a weekend and do the border run.
Said they're going to teach you Spanish. Yeah, I believe so. I'm going to only have Spanish teachers, so I guess I don't really have a choice. Kayla, she has an English teacher. Now, someone at my school speaks English, but she's not my teacher.
She's a psychologist. She's not the psychiatrist there. She's not the teacher, though.
Yeah. You said the kids, I mean, yeah, I actually learned, what I know is what I learned from the kids here.
Listen, y'all, kids learn pretty quickly. Like, if you want to move abroad and you have children, and you don't worry about the language, you know, even if you don't know it, because when we moved here, we don't know Spanish like that. Like, hola, yeah.
Hola.
You know, it's like, so what? We not going to let that stop us. You know, our brain is literally, the computers mimic our brains. Let's just say that. We are the first computers.
They said,
so your brain, you'll catch on.
They say your mom is so beautiful.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
What's up, Nat?
Hey, Nat, how you doing?
Mike said, hello, ladies.
Hey. How y'all doing? But yeah, so don't worry about if you don't know the language, because you'll learn it. Your kids will learn it. There are, in certain places, you know, some people do speak English, or just use your translator. That's all.
Nat, we're back on here doing this. I feel like we just did this yesterday when we was on
That's
live.
how life goes, y'all. It's like we just did everything just yesterday. That's how it feels. Now, the water I'm spraying in her hair is cloves and aloe vera in that water. For those who like, what is that water? Nice and brown. That's from the cloves. Yep.
Nat
So
said I'm good. How are you guys?
good. How you doing? How is school and everything going for you, Nat?
Troy said the workout queen.
Hey, Troy. Troy, we worked out already. We did like a quick workout actually, since I have to do her hair. Cause this right here is a process, and I'm trying to get as much done as I can before the baby comes back.
Yeah, if my hair, if you want my hair to get done in like one whole day, you probably have to start at like 5 o'clock in the morning doing my hair.
Hmm. No, I could probably finish. I could finish it all day if we literally sat here from now until tonight. But
Kinley's not
I don't know
allowing
if
that.
that's gonna happen. I still gotta cook dinner and everything. Like, I wish I could order food, but listen, I have enough spending I have to do right now, all at one time, with getting the kids all their school stuff, and we got to do a border run. The border run is one of the main things, and I need to get that done. Like, we need to go ASAP. So I'm gonna hope that we can go on the weekend, so that way they don't have to miss a day. Let's say that.
She going to sleep.
Because she's sleepy.
Usually after Kinley leaves, she would still be asleep.
Yeah, but she's excited about school. Kayla is excited about school, y'all, that don't start till Monday. So she's waking up early now, like 3 more days left. She's counting down, okay? So this is gonna be Kayla's first time ever going to, she's been with me since she's been born. I mean, outside of going to like like my best friend's house or a godmother's house, staying the night at a cousin's house. Outside of that, she's never been to like a daycare or school or nothing. So this is gonna be her first time. It's gonna be her first time. So she's like super excited. And she'll be in first grade, but here for first grade, the grades are actually kind of different here, but here in first grade, she's only going to be gone for, I think, 4 hours. They don't make them stay in there all day. And I asked them how much time do they get outside, doing like a physical activity. And the teacher said like 80 minutes, so they get almost an hour and a half of playtime. Here's definitely, I see it's different from the States. They don't make, I don't know if the second or third grade get out. If I don't know if they get out, they only stay for about 4 hours. They know that they don't have the mental capacity to be sitting in no classroom all day. They're not crazy,
What's up,
So
Kid D?
hey, kiddies. So
Hey.
they're not gonna make first graders stay in school for no 8 hours, 7 hours a day.
You say yay, Kayleigh gets her hair done. No, it's not a yay.
It's a yay because you want it done, but the fact you gotta go
It's
through
the process.
It's the process, y'all. Okay, this is the part that we don't like about life, right? When it comes to anything, it's usually the process that we do not like to go through, right? But we want the results. We want the results, but we don't want to go through the process. Isn't that something? Even with working out, you like, I want to lose weight, but then you're like, but I don't feel like working out. So how bad do you really want it? You want it, but you don't want to go through the process. You want to be a millionaire, but you don't want to do what it takes to be a millionaire. You don't want to go through the process. You just want the money. I mean, yeah, that would be great, but gotta go through the process. Gotta go through the process. Is that part. And that is what's usually gets in the way, and people give up because they quit within the process because it's too hard, or they losing sleep, they don't feel like it, they want to be lazy. So yeah, just know that there's no growth in that. You're not going to elevate if you want to be lazy. That's just the way it works.
They said that's a real mom.
Thank you. I appreciate that. But yeah, y'all, that's like a life lesson right there. You gotta go through that process to get them results, man. Listen, I had days too where I don't feel like doing certain things, but I know if I want the results, I gotta keep showing up and I gotta put the work in. You ever have to think, like, do I want to go to sleep or let me work on this thing that I know I need to work on. Do you choose sleep or do you work on the thing you know you need to work on? What they say, KB, I think that somebody say something. Well, what's the Q&A question?
They said your go-to doodle.
Go-to doodle.
What is that?
What is, what is a go-to doodle?
What?
Do anybody know what that is? But yeah, y'all, I'm gonna be a while.
Yeah, hopefully before Kayleigh come back, she can at least get one section done.
I think I can finish this section in 2 hours. Cause she has a, it depends on how much new growth it is, and it's a lot.
So where are you washing your hair? Yeah, she washed it first. That's why it's wet.
Yeah, washed it, conditioned it, put like this little oil in it that you rinse out. And now we're going through the process of completing it.
So are you tired? A little bit, but I just don't want to be here.
I would like to be asleep. So with Kinley going to school now,
Kayla sleep.
I have to get up at like 6:20 according to the world, 6:20. And that's not the time I'm used to getting up. So now I'm adjusting to this new time as well because her bus comes at a certain time to pick her up. And she got to be outside and ready. So I get her up, wash her up, and, coconut oil her down, get her all clean and smelling good and fresh. And then breastfeed her until the bus comes. But thank God she enjoys going. Because if she cried, I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't send her.
Kid D said you should get some rest. You will do the hair later.
No,
Kid D.
Don't work like that.
It don't work like that.
Kid D, we gotta do it while the baby is gone.
He said health as well. No, that's Cypher, the one who was
Cypher.
On the podcast.
Hey Cypher, how you doing?
Said, hi, how are both of you?
Doing good.
How are both of you doing? Hair is looking good.
Cypher, y'all, so we are coming out with another podcast. The next episode is next week. I'm actually going to post that today. I have to record it first. So I have to make it. I've been doing a lot. Like I said, with them going to the school, getting all of them registered and going from place to place and getting prepared and getting materials and clothes and shoes, and it's just been a lot. So, but I think the podcast will be next. What day we doing it? Wednesday. She hung up. Let me see.
Do you want me to mute it? Cypher said, take your time. I will be there.
Okay. Yes, it's gonna be nice.
Yeah, Kid D, she's posting. She's hosting another podcast. Yeah.
It's gonna be our second episode. The first one was good. It was good, y'all. It was women versus the male ego. Very nice topic. Hey. Hola. What happened? What's the news?
Said mom never has enough hours in a day. For real. Hello, lady.
He started doing what?
Just showing love for you in the channel.
Okay, so maybe it's like a stomach virus that y'all have.
Say if you do it on the weekend, I will join. I don't know what day. I think.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm not sure what day.
So are you at the hospital right now? Okay, how's the baby?
Hopefully you can
Olivia?
catch one of them. Because I don't know what days they're going to be doing. I don't know if they're doing it the same day each week or I'm not sure. Kayla's knocked out, bro. Bruh. Y'all, this is how much that is done so far.
Right.
Y'all, how about this? Y'all all type in the chat, how many locks do y'all think I have? And whoever get
You said you need money for what?
Whoever get it right, I'll shout you out. We did this last time.
What? Are you serious? So what you gonna do?
Know how many locks? Like how many locks in my head?
Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness. I know I gotta figure out the border run. I'm gonna figure it out.
88. Way more than that. Way more than that.
Right, right. Oh Lord.
So
It's okay.
are those called small locks? No, they're called sister locks.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
140. Way more than that.
So you said you think he's doing what?
Good morning. Have a blessed day. You have a blessed day too. Good morning. Y'all,
Okay, yes. Can you see how much he will rent it for?
I would just be waking up. Not gonna lie.
Yes, please, please let me know.
It's
That would be
9:28.
perfect because I can drive there myself.
Taya all day said 300.
Oh, that's what you're saying.
You're the
Rent
closest.
it. You want to drive it?
You're the
If you want
closest.
to drive it, you can drive it.
Tay is the closest with the 300.
Oh, that's what you're saying. Okay, so maybe he can take us. Okay, see if he'll take $100 to take us, please, and let me know what he said.
What's up? What's up? 386.
Yes, ma'am, girl. I'm getting everybody prepared for school. I'm doing Kayleigh's hair right now.
A little
She
lower.
starts school on Monday, but she goes to the night, so she's doing that. And then Kayla starts on Monday as well.
A little lower. You're close.
Say that one more time.
350. Tay's the closest. She's close.
She needs to be there at 6 o'clock.
Kidney said I'm the closest. No, you're not the
Yeah,
closest.
to 9. Mm-hmm.
You're not the closest.
So they actually have a bus that comes by that goes to that school for the students. So she can catch the bus there, and they do have a bus that will bring her back. But the first day, I'm going to take her in a taxi, though.
She's the closest, but that's not it. 350 is not it.
I'm going to take her in a taxi, though, on Monday and just sit and wait for her.
No, we're not talking offline.
Yeah, mm-hmm. Since it's her first day. Or just stay in the neighborhood. Yeah, it's not far from your house. It's not far. It's like,
Please.
you know where Coupe Guanacaste, the furniture store?
It's just a straight shot from there.
It's like straight down the street from there. Like go straight down a little bit and then make a right. So it's not far.
Exactly, Kiddy. Please tell him or her. I don't know who it is.
You said they did what? Ah, oh gosh. Yep. You know they do that around here sometimes too.
No, I'm not. No.
Oh, Romeo's crying. So is he feeling any better or he's still sick?
Yo, Kayla knocked out, bro.
Oh, poor baby. Well, we gonna see y'all once y'all get well, cause we cannot get that.
Yeah, please behave. Who? I'm behave.
So as soon as y'all better. But yes, let me know what the guys say. All right,
Unless
thank
you're
you,
talking
boo.
to this person because they do need to behave.
Okay,
for
bye-bye.
real. For real.
All right, y'all. Sorry about that. That's my friend. She lives here in Costa Rica, y'all. She's actually from Quebec. They're sick. They have like a stomach virus over there. Unfortunately, she said she had to go to the hospital last night with Romeo because he's throwing up.
Romeo.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So she was actually going to take us to do the border run, but then her car broke down. So I'm trying to figure out the border run now, okay? So trying to get a ride for that. Because from here, it's like a 2.5 hour drive, maybe.
Oh, you're talking to, yeah, that person. I don't know what they got going on.
All right, what I missed? I'm sorry.
Somebody wants to talk offline.
To me?
No, to me.
Okay. Well,
They said
are you a
be more
child?
in the
First of all.
house.
Now, don't forget, she's only 15. I know I don't know if she looks like it or not, but just letting y'all know.
Be more in the house. We be
Baltimore
more
in the
over
house.
here.
Okay, welcome, welcome. Hold it. I need to see it. Y'all know we from Baltimore. I'm not saying, I don't be repping it. I don't know if I'm too proud about it. Listen, I had to run away from there. I had to run away from Baltimore. The states, period.
It's a timeout. Yeah, you timed them.
Wait, they said time out.
They put them in timeout. That person.
Oh, what they say?
Cause they talk about they want to talk offline.
Yeah, no, it's like I said, she's a child. Let's start there. Let's make that known. And listen, y'all, you don't even got a timeout. You can block for real. I just block them. I don't know if I think you should be able to. I don't even be putting people, because then they come right back with the same BS. You know what I mean? So you might as well just block them. Just get rid of them immediately. All right, but once we do this border run, y'all, I can relax, because actually the baby and I, we're good, because we had went back to Baltimore for me to take care of some business, which I went there to actually get the paperwork that I needed for the girls to go to school, which I would have had that stuff because I came with it, but our stuff got ruined in the flood, so the birth certificates got destroyed, and I needed the birth certificates for them to enroll. So I had to go back to Baltimore to get it. And which I didn't have to. I actually could have ordered it and got it like sent to my best friend's house and got her to mail it here, but that just would have been a longer process. And then I also needed to renew my passport, which I could get that done here too. But I was like, I might as well just go back there and just take care of both of them. So that's what I did. So Kayleigh and Kayla has to do a border run. But I'm the mother. I have to go through it with them. So we all have to go. So that way they're not overstaying on their visa. The passport.
Cypher said, okay, I can block. Just need permission from you first.
Yeah, if anybody coming in here, being disrespectful, nasty, rude, just block them. They don't even need to come back. I don't need that energy. I don't need that view. I don't need their likes. None of that. Just get rid of them. I like to try to keep the space as positive as possible. I know it's a lot of people on this internet, y'all, and they just be talking crazy out their necks, their mouths, all types of stuff. I just be blocking them. Because I don't even want y'all to have to deal with nobody being ignorant, And that's what people like to do. Be rude. But yeah, so once we get the border run done, then I can breathe a little bit. I can breathe a lot more after that. Because that's it. I feel like we just did it. It's so crazy how the world works, y'all. It's like, I feel like we literally just did a border run. And we got to do it every 6 months. So it's like that 6 months went by just like that. It's so crazy. That is so crazy. Now it's time for another one. I actually have to renew the Kayleigh and Kayla passport next year. So I don't know if I'm going to go back to the States to do that. Or I can do it here. I might do it here. We going to see. I might actually just...
You say you should open up a salon down there.
Really? Well, I can't do that until I become a citizen here. So we can't legally work here without being a citizen, or unless you go and apply for like some type of work visa or something like that. And honestly, I wouldn't want to do hair here, and I say that because, listen, what we're used to, like you put plaits in somebody's hair down to their butt, we charging a couple $100. They not even trying to pay $100. Mind you, we're in a different country. They don't make, their money is not like that. So they'll want all of this done for like maybe $60 or something, $70. Like, It's a lot of work for a little bit of money. I'm not doing it. I actually did somebody's hair here. It wasn't worth it. It took me like 12 hours to do that lady plaits. I was pregnant and all. And I didn't even get $100 out of that. After that, I said, never again. It was not worth it at all. I can make 2 times that just doing an emotional support coaching session. And that's 1 hour. What they say?
Kid D said put them on timeout.
No, they getting blocked. I don't even take the time to time people out. I just block you. Because they be waiting. They'll come right back and just start talking crazy all over again. You know, some people don't have nothing else better to do. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. All right, y'all. We got 33 people on here. I thank y'all so much for being present. We ain't really doing nothing. And they ain't even talking about nothing. Kayleigh was entertaining you. You alright down there? Do it hurt?
It's more tender than before.
Y'all, it's a lot of new growth in here. I really need, I gotta go get a comb. I want a little, I don't even know if they sell what we call them, rat tails. I don't even know. They got a, they probably do. She over here knocked out. After her first day of school, she gonna come home and go straight to sleep.
Exactly.
She wake up early talking about 3 more days. Because she get up, she be like, Mom, I'm tired of getting up early every day. But I hope she enjoy it. I hope she likes it, you know. And everything goes well. Because if not, I'll be quick to be like, all right, they ain't going. Kayleigh, can you read out what he say?
This question.
How long?
How long does it take to get the hair done?
It just depends. It could take days. It could take 1 day, all day. But it depends. Like, I don't have the baby in this moment, you know, but I usually have the baby. So she would be on and off my lap trying to get milk, okay? So she want to keep getting on the boob, keep getting on the boob. It's like when I'm sitting down doing something, it's like I'm a sitting duck for her. So it's like she got to sip and play, go play and come back, go play, and then she's in the way. So she slows down the process a lot. But if I don't have her, this would be the first time I actually don't have her doing Kayleigh's hair. I feel like I'm moving, you know, so much faster. Because if not, then I gotta, you know, deal with the baby too. So, and I actually forgot I had to do Kayleigh's hair. She's like, Mom, I'm gonna get my hair done before school. I'm like, oh my gosh, I forgot all about that. Then the dog, I need to take the dog to the vet now. Like, it's a lot going on at one time. I'm like, come on, give me a break. Something's wrong with her ear. So now I need to go get her some medicine for her ear. I might have to go today. I'm really not sure. She's not scratching it and stuff like that, but I don't like the way it looks. So I might have to go run out today and get it. If not, I got to go tomorrow. But I'm thinking maybe tomorrow because I need to go to the market as well. So maybe I could just do all that at one time. She don't seem like she's suffering too much like she was yesterday. I plucked the hair out her ears and put a little, like cleaned it and then put a little bit of olive oil in it. But I still don't like the way it's looking. It looks like it's oozing a little bit. So she needs some medicine. So I got to go do that now. Yep, hold on. All right, let me pay attention. I gotta like be looking, because if I look away, it's a chance I could accidentally combine the locks at the root, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. So, and the good thing about Kayleigh, she's not going to school during the day. She's actually going to go to night school. So that's a blessing.
What's that saying?
Probably grandfather.
No, that buzz.
I don't hear no buzz. Hold on. What did I do? One second.
Yo, I think she might have locked it.
No, I didn't. Okay, there we go. Yo, I want to be the one crying. You understand what I'm saying? Me. Because I got to do it. Now, my sister would do her hair sometimes, but that better stop. But while we were here, our first maybe couple years, I don't even know how long Nicole, maybe was she here probably like a year or two out of our 4. I don't even know.
Yo, my aunt did my very first interlock. And that's when when she did it with the, what was it, the crochet needle or something, the pink and green.
Yeah, that one I can't stand.
Yeah, she did it with that, and that was the most non-painful one. I feel like after that,
wow,
it's like it.
And I actually started her locks. I started both of y'all locks. My sister did mine. I had sister locks actually at first, like skinny like hers, but my hair was so thin from me wearing all the fake hair and stuff. What did they say? They said something else.
They said, "How are you liking school down there? How much different is it from back home?"
Well, she didn't start it yet, and she's not going to be going to like the regular day school. Actually, she's going to a night school where she only has to be there for 3 hours. And because I've been homeschooling her, she has to catch up within the system. So she's basically going to this particular school so that way she can get done faster. And she can change it from night to day if she wants after she finished, I think, her first 6 months. But I mean, that's up to her. If she want to go to the day, she can. It's still going to be about, I think during the day, I think it's 4 hours. At night, it's 3 hours. So she doesn't have to be there all day. If she was going to the regular school, she had to be there from like 7 in the morning to like 4 in the afternoon. So I think the night school is better. But she'll be able to share her experience, once she go. Her first day is going to be Monday.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a story time about the first day on our YouTube channel. I'm gonna give y'all story time.
So this is like a school for kids, for adults as well. It starts from 15 and up. Like let's say if you work during the day, you can go to the school at night, or, if you're pregnant or something and you need to, do night classes or something like that, or, if you're an adult and you never finish school and you want to finish, you can go there to this particular school. So she'll be there with different age groups, actually. So we're going to try it out and see if she likes it. Kayleigh, what they say?
They said 3 hours is nothing. Easy peasy.
Yes, exactly. So when I found that out, I'm like, oh, because she was actually going to go to a school where she's there all day. But my nail tech told me about this school. She said, I think that would be better for her if she has to, play catch up. Because you're able to do like 2 years of school in one. And she can also, go to college and possibly get like a scholarship from the school and everything. So, yeah.
They say y'all have a great week, my queens.
Thank you. You have one as well. You have a great week as well. I might stop that right there. Yeah, I'm praying I can finish this section. I think I will before the baby come home. It's 9:46. According to the world here. Keep still. Sorry. 9:46. But once she go, 3 hours is nothing. Like, that's a blessing. She can kill that real fast. Real fast. And you know, like in the States, how you know they give you like a whole material list and everything. You need this, you need that, you need that. So I asked her, I'm like, well, you know, what does she need? Is there a material list? She's like, no. She's like, you know, here, some people, all they can get is like a book and paper and some pencils, you know, or pens or whatever. So she was like, just a regular binder with some paper and some pens or gel pens or something. She said, that's it. And I said, okay. Maybe they'll provide you with the rulers and stuff. But you know, I'm gonna buy the rulers and stuff just in case.
Yeah, honestly, for this school, I don't even need a backpack because
You really don't.
it's gonna be barely anything in it. My phone, a binder, and pens.
So that means I don't have to buy one.
No, you don't.
But no, I'm gonna buy one so you can put a binder in it. They have book bags on sale right now. Actually, they're half off inside of El Rey. Very good deal. Actually, very good deal. And the school does not require a uniform, but because she is a minor going there, you know, they want her to, you know, dress as such, of course. So they just requested like some black pants or jeans, blue jeans or something with a white shirt would be best. So prayerfully she likes it, because if she come home and say she don't, no, we're going to have to figure it out for something else. So we'll see. But I know if it was me, I'm going to take the 3 hours over 7 to 4 any day. For sure.
What are you even doing that long?
I know, right? I don't even want to know. And here, I believe, you know, like in the States, they go up to 12th grade. I think here it's like 11. I want to say they stop at 11. So it's 1 year less than what they do in the States, if I'm not mistaken, based off of what she explained to me.
Yo, in the States, I ain't even have to go to school till 4. Here, they do it too much, like 7 to 4.
Mm-hmm.
I was in school from 7 to 2:30, but not no.
I don't know, maybe
o'clock.
because it's 1 year less. Kayleigh, what they say? Where are you? In Costa Rica.
They said I went to night school at night when I was younger, and 3 hours for me went by really fast.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure she will make friends quickly and time will fly by.
Yeah, time is going to fly by for sure. I would take that any day. Versus what I had to go through. And there's a bus that comes through our neighborhood that's actually specifically for that school. So I thought I was going to have to pay for a taxi every day to, you know, to take her and pick her up. So thank God I may not have to do that. I mean, if she feels comfortable on the bus. Now, if she doesn't, then I'm going to have to do the taxi. So we're going to see how it goes. But the first day, I'm going to go with her, though. I'm going to stay there and go from there. But maybe what I can do on the first day, let you catch the bus back and we just get in a taxi behind you so we can see, you know, maybe we should do that. I'll let you catch the bus. But I'll be behind her so that way.
So you gonna be there till 9:50?
I mean, let's just go with the flow of it. I'll have a taxi on standby. That's all I would say. I think it might be best. I might have to ask Elias. I don't know about Marvin, because Marvin's going to need the exact time too. He probably going to be playing. He probably going to be rushing.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe I should just ask Elias and see if he can come get us. Now, Elias is a taxi driver. In case you like, who is Elias? He's one of the many taxi drivers I have in my phone. Anytime we get in a taxi, well, we already done stacked up the drivers already. We've been here long enough, but we go to a new area, we meet taxi drivers, take their numbers down, and just contact them when we need a taxi. If they're available, you know, they let you know. If they're not, they let you know. So I got a couple of them. A couple of them. So like, you know, you move to another country and you into the taxi life. You know, once you get in them taxis, if you like the energy of the person, just get that, you know, get their phone number. And they'll definitely, you know, reach out to them, let them know you need to be picked up, what day, what time, whatever. For the most part, they got you. If they are available. And if they not, you just call another one. That's it, that's all. You said exactly. The writing is so small. But yep, y'all, we here in Costa Rica. We are originally from the United States, from Maryland. For those who don't know, if you want to know. We've been living here for over 4 years. I think it's been over now. It's probably over. I might be off on the number. I need to actually see what I think we moved here in 22. It was rainy season too, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It was rainy season. I think we moved here in July of 22, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken. And then within that time frame, we did go back to the States for 5 months. And that was not, well, it was God's plan. I went there to have the baby, but I did go there like extra early. But, you know, anything can happen with a pregnancy. You know, your baby can come early. So I was due December the 25th. And I want to say we went to the States in November. So my plan was right after I had the baby, get her same day passport, which I did do, and then come back. But we had to end up staying an extra 2 months because the place that I found wasn't available yet. So we had to wait. It was kind of hard to find a place coming back because it was high season. A lot of things were overpriced and not available because it was high season. So we had to wait until the house that we found was available. And that was the house we lived in that was actually literally on the beach. So we have lived on the beach literally, where the beach is our backyard. But I'll never do that again. That's the house that flooded actually. I thought I wanted to live on the beach. I manifested it, I did, and it came true. It happened. And God said, Keisha, this ain't what you want. So I'm glad I got that experience. For sure. So once we went through that with the flooding, I changed my mind. I don't even want to live in a beach town. I'm going to be honest, because we lived in a beach town for like a year, but it's hot. The heat is way more hot. I like being like maybe like 45 minutes away from the beach. It's cooler. But that beach town be bumping like every day. Even during rainy season, it be hot. Humid. Of course, it's hot. It's Costa Rica, but it be hot, hot. So once we moved out of the beach town, I noticed how it's not as hot, and I like that so much better. It's more cooler, more fresh. Yeah. But that beach town. Kayleigh, what does that say? What's that say about?
They said it's a good thing to get to know the taxi driver. Trust is number one thing.
And we go off of energy for real. You know, we get in a taxi driver if we like, oh, we like that energy, I'll get your number. But honestly, if I don't like your energy, I ain't getting in your taxi. I ain't getting in your taxi, okay? And if you come to Costa Rica, don't get in nobody's cars, because there will be guys, if you're a lady, a woman, that will, and they might be decent people that might actually take you where you need to go. But I don't get in random cars and stuff, because they do stop and, oh, you need a ride? No, I'm good. I'm not getting in their car. Now, if it's a legit taxi, I'll get in the taxi car. But that's it.
With the red cars with the yellow triangle. That's a taxi.
Right, yellow triangle, and it should have a number because sometimes people do buy the taxis when they're no longer taxis anymore. They sell the cars, and they'll just paint out the numbers or something on the yellow triangle. But it should be numbers in that triangle. You'll be able to see that it's legit. So for safety purposes, that's what I recommend. And when it comes to safety, I haven't had no issues here. I actually feel safe. I've left my keys in the door before. You know, you can leave your clothes outside all day. Nobody's touching your stuff. Now, I don't know about certain parts of Costa Rica. I'm sure there are bad parts. There are bad parts everywhere. But based off of our experiences where we've lived at, pretty safe for the most part. Like I said, I'm sure crime does happen. At the last place we lived at, somebody in that area did get, well, they didn't break into the house, but they did try. So that's something I'm sure can happen, you know, anywhere. But for the most part, I don't know, I never had no safety issues here. Feel safe for sure. Way safer than where I'm from. Tell you that much. Way safer than the States. What'd I say, Kayleigh?
Said, don't cry, Kayleigh. It's going to be over soon.
Oh. Is it going to be over soon?
It's really not going to be over soon.
All right, it is. We're going to speak it. I'm almost finished, y'all. Let's say that. I'm almost done. Cafe going to sleep, too. Because, shoot, when Kelly come in here, I would love to take a nap with her. But, see, that can't happen.
Kid D, I didn't used to cry when I got my hair done. I used to scream.
Okay, there we go. I thought she was about to lie to you.
No. Kid D said, Mom, hurry up.
This is why locks, like when we first moved here, so I actually moved here with crochets in my hair. I moved here with crochets in my hair. And Kayleigh's hair, you know, I would do her hair like every 2 to 3 weeks in the States. I would wash it, blow dry it. Her hair is so thick. As you can see, she has a lot of hair. And it was a long process, a lot of work, okay? And I'm that mother who keeps my child hair done. So I wouldn't have no choice but to do it. And she would just scream, scream, scream. And when we moved here, and the house we moved into had a pool, so I'm like, what am I gonna do? Because y'all can't get in the pool. She can't get in the pool every day with this hair. I would need a blow dryer, which I didn't have. It would just be, it wouldn't make sense. I would have been and burnt the child hair out because it's gonna just shrivel up if I don't comb through it, condition it, blow dry it. So my sister was like, won't y'all get locks? And I was like, ugh, who's doing that? But then I was like, you know what? That's probably the best choice. If we're going to be living here, and we were in a beach town, y'all, so we could just go to the water anytime. Go to the beach, they getting in the water. At the house, they in the pool. I'm like, there's no way I'm going to be able to, like, manage her hair, maintain it without it, you know, falling out, basically. So, we went ahead on for the locks. Best decision ever. Yeah, we had to go through the process, you know. Well, Kayleigh's locks were long. Yours, they were chinnies, but hers were like up here because it's shriveled. Even though our hair was like super long, you know how locks are. They just come all the way up.
It used to be right here.
Mine's were neckies, even though you can stretch it all the way down
those
here.
Those were upper neckies.
Up here.
She had upper.
I was so disappointed. I'm like, as long as my hair was so thin, but it was long. Now when you put them locks in there, man.
Upper necky.
Yes, I had upper neckies, y'all.
Kayla had a tornado. I don't know.
Kayla was all over the place because she has very fine, curly hair. So her locks I plaited it, kept coming out. So I had to end up did I end up Insta-locking her hair? I had to Insta-lock her with the tool because her hair just kept coming out, coming out.
D said you used to scream, yes.
Yeah, she used to scream like, I'm surprised the neighbors never called the cops. They probably thought it was abuse.
At this point, they probably knew because after I walked out the apartment, they was like, "Oh, her hair's nice."
They probably legit thought that I was abusing her in there.
And then when Zara came over,
Then when I would do my goddaughter hair, oh my God, she would be like, "You're killing me." I'm like, "Girl, they're gonna call the police on me." Like,
Zara was
you
like,
tell her you doing her hair, she just cries.
She
You
start
You don't
crying.
even gotta touch it. It's just start crying. Anybody, it could be anybody gonna do her hair. Don't have to be me. She's crying. Doesn't matter.
She would just start tearing up automatically. Like, Zara, I'm about to wash your hair, about to do it. She'll be okay.
Right, and she sure did. Listen, both of them got so much better, but yes, Kayleigh used to scream so bad, it's ridiculous. And I'm like, sometimes I wouldn't even touch her hair. I wouldn't even be doing nothing. I would just be like, let me see how long she gonna do this for. And I would just be like that. And she just screaming. I'm like, I'm not even touching your hair. And she's like, ow. I'm like, I'm not even touching your hair. Like, what do you mean, ow? Like, literally, that's how I know it was fake. I said, this is fake, literally.
Cause guys, in my head, you're just anticipating the pain. So it's like
No,
you're
I'm
just waiting for the pain to happen, and it's like, so I would just scream.
This is what's left of this section. Oh, is it gonna take 2? I hope it don't take 2 hours for one section.
Because she's coming in an hour.
She'll be here about an hour and
15 minutes.
10 minutes. I gotta go outside and wait for her. Get my baby off the bus.
Yeah, she'd be so excited.
So yeah, they come and pick her up, and it's free. I don't have to pay. I don't have to pay. So I'm probably gonna make a video on that. For people who move, you come to Costa Rica. I can only speak on this country. I don't know about other countries. The process of getting your kids in school, because you do not have to be a citizen in order for your kid to go to school here. You don't have to. Or you just need certain documents, and easy.
Yeah.
It's very easy, fast. Now, if you have a baby, like for Kayleigh, the process was a little longer. They fill out more paperwork. They want to know more, because she's a baby. But with them, the registration process was very easy, very simple.
You said as you was talking to them about me, they was like, yep.
Right. I'm like, I want to know if she can come. They're like, yeah. You got the papers? Do you have this? Yeah. I'm like, yeah, I got it. Oh, okay. Well. I'm like, all right, that was easy. Just a passport, birth certificate, and if they have gone to school there, like you're moving from where you are and they have gone to school, just make sure you get the transcript from your school. But it's something you can get emailed. Like I contacted them, they just emailed it to me. But that's something that you can have, and if you can get it printed out, that would be better. But they have email too, so I just sent it to the lady via email. But you definitely need the birth certificates. So make sure y'all, now social security number, like that's not even a thing, like, so that's not something that they need. They don't need your social security card. They're not asking for that at all. They just need a birth certificate. They probably don't even know what that is. Yeah, just the birth certificate and of course the passport, which you will have, or else you will not be in the country, period. If you don't got the passport, you ain't getting in. So, yep. You can do that.
Good morning.
Then healthcare is affordable. I do not have health insurance here. I don't want health insurance. I'm really the doctor around here for real. But I do have a doctor that sees the kids. He sees me too, actually. And he comes to your house, or you can go to the office. Very affordable. To see 2 kids in the house, $50. That's it. He comes with all his stuff. If I want blood work or anything, he'll order that. And any prescriptions if needed, he'll, write those out. But you can just come to the house. So I just get him to come to the house if we need him. Instead of going into the office, it's easier. Now, I don't know nowhere in the States where a doctor gonna come to your house for $50 to see 2 kids. Not at all. Yep. The lady was like, I know him. That's her doctor too. I'm like, Fernando?
Catherine's the only one who don't like him.
That's because she crazy. But no, I like the doctor. He's cool. And he advises me via like text and don't charge me. Like, I had to contact him about my fingers because I had like a reaction with my fingers, which is why my nails are not done. And so they're in the process of healing. So he just told me, what medicine I need, what I needed to do. And I'm like, if I need to see you, I'll see you. And he's just told me what to do over the phone. So he didn't find it necessary for me to be seen. I just sent him the pictures. And he told me what I needed to do. And didn't charge me nothing. So, like, I contacted him about my kids before. If I'm like, oh, this and this might be going on. If he chooses, he feels he can advise me over the phone. He advised me over the phone and don't charge me nothing. Even if I say I need a prescription for something, he'll just actually write it out, send me a picture of it. I can take it to the pharmacy, and that's it. Take the picture to the pharmacy, y'all. Not that, like, literally. I just show them the photo. And they be like, okay. So, yep. Definitely a lot easier. And if you are somebody who need medications and stuff like that, of course you want to bring your medicine list and all that. And certain things that you may need a prescription for in the States, you don't need a prescription here. You can literally just go in and get it. I know you need prescriptions for like narcotics, but it seems like most pharmacies, you really can just go in and just tell them what you need. And if you have something going on, they'll have like the pharmacist there, or they might even have a doctor there, or they'll call the doctor over the phone, tell them what your situation is, what you got going on, and they'll advise what medicine they should give you at the pharmacy. Like, you don't have to go see a doctor first and get a prescription first with everything now. With some stuff, yes. And then it depends on the pharmacy you're going to. Because one pharmacy might say, oh, you need that. We need a prescription for that. The next pharmacy, they'll just sell it to you. So, just depends on the pharmacy. But you do not need prescriptions for everything like you do in the United States for the most part. Nope. Kayleigh, did anybody say anything? That's Kitty.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, y'all. So it's definitely a lot easier, I would say, living here, of course, than in the States. I need to put some cucumbers in my water. All right, I'm trying to get this section done before the baby go. At least let me get one. And then she's going to take a nap. I probably can get the whole back done today. Like, for sure. I can. I know I can. I could do the whole head if I wanted to, but like I said, I still got to make dinner.
Still got to go to the vet.
No, I think I'm going to wait till tomorrow because I should be able to go to the market tomorrow and I could just do it all at the same time. She hasn't really been scratching it, so it must feel a little better. I just don't like the way it looks, so I'm going to take a video of it, actually, record it, and then show it to the doctor, and see what they will recommend, which means we're going to have to walk all the way up because we got to go to the other vet. I'm not going back to the other one. Yep. That's what we finna do. So yeah, I gotta go to the market. I'm hoping that this guy can take us to do this border run. I really do. Hopefully he'll take the $100 and that'll be enough because that's how much I was gonna pay my friend. Even though she was like, girl, just put gas in the car. I'm like, girl, just take the $100 in that big old truck. It's probably gonna take about $70 anyway. So prayerfully he says yes. And we'll go from there. we will go from there. Okay, were you over it already?
Yes.
Can you turn that fan on? I'm getting a little hot. Oh, maybe turn it down. I got to buy two fans. We need two new fans. But in the meantime, we're going to use this one. That's what we finna do. Because they broke it. But thank God it's still working. Alright, y'all. I'm not too far. You know, this section, I'm almost done. I really am. I think I'll be able to finish it before going to the world 11. It's 10:13 right now. So they say. Over here in Costa Rica.
Y'all, because Kinley don't like when she caters to her other children. It's all about Kinley. So when it's time to do my hair, she's like, no. She don't like that. It's like, don't help her.
She be
don't,
like, my mommy.
Right. She literally just says that to me. She'll be like, my mommy. And I'll be like, oh, she's mine too. What are you talking about?
Your kids, the babies be your biggest fan, man, I'm telling you. That's real love right there. You know the way a baby loves their parent? That's real love right there.
Kitty said, when will you do that thing, Kayleigh? I'm not doing that thing. Doing that thing is over, I guess. The trend.
Oh, yeah, you haven't danced in a minute.
Y'all been
They'll pop out with some dance soon when one pop up and they like it.
We do a dance every now and again, y'all. At first, when my dances had took off, that's what I decided to do. I was like, we're gonna try this out, but after a while, the views slowed up. The subscribers wasn't moving, so
they got tired of seeing it. I'm like, everybody over the internet doing the same dance. They tired of seeing it.
They said, love the locks. Thank you.
Thank you. Sorry.
No, I'll do that thing on live.
She ain't gonna do it on live. She be too scared.
No, I would do it, but y'all, I just want it to be done. So I've been asking since November.
What?
For me to do that thing.
Just for Kid D. Am I subscribed to Kid D's channel? That's a child, right? Yes. I'm assuming with the name Kid. Kid D, how old are you? According to the world, how old they say you are? Y'all think I'm moving fast or slow?
I don't know. I can't tell. I feel like maybe if Kinley's here, you wouldn't be almost done this section.
Probably not.
You would be like, maybe.
Unless she did not bother me the whole time, which is impossible because she would have came for the milk about 10 times. That's the only thing. It's like she be in the way. Then I gotta, if we on live, I gotta keep turning the camera over because I can't be in the camera while I'm feeding her. Well, I choose not to. I don't even know if breastfeeding on live. They might. Who knows? I don't know about YouTube.
Remember, they had gave you a warning about that.
They did?
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember.
Yes, when you kind of first started going live, you had breastfed her on live, and they was like,
I don't recall, because why would I do such a thing? You know, you feel comfortable doing that.
Kid D said I'm 16, turning 17 this year.
Oh, okay.
I'm turning 16 this year. In November.
Okay. That's what's up. Now, Kid D, you was the one who can't make the podcast because it's nighttime where you are, right? Wasn't that Kid D?
He said if you
But
do...
yep, y'all, the podcast is coming. The next one, next episode, whatever you want to call it.
He said if you do a podcast on the weekend, he can make it.
Yeah, we are going to end up doing one on the weekend too. I was talking to Rodney about that. You know, I feel like we should. So I think we just going to go from, we did it on Tuesday. The next one is going to be on Wednesday. The first one was on Tuesday. The next one will be on Wednesday. The next one we might do Thursday, Friday. Maybe we might do it like that. So that way,
You're done.
No.
This section.
No.
You getting your ID this year? Nah, probably not. I don't even know if I can get that here.
Yeah,
I'm
I
probably
gotta
gonna
look into that. Probably not.
I'm probably gonna have to fly to the States and get all my things like that.
We're gonna see. I gotta see about that. I mean, cause here all she needs is the passport. That is her ID, actually. Like that's our ID, literally here is passport. Like when I go places, some like, you know, like the store of Kono, they get to my nerves with that. The passport. They want my passport, not your driver's license. They want the passport number.
He said yeah, 6 p.m. now.
Oh, okay, okay. Wow. And where do you live at again? What part of the world are you in?
Said wait, no. He said, when do you guys get IDs? And then he said we do IDs at 16 here in South Africa.
Oh, okay. So when you say ID, are we saying like a driver's license? Like for driving or just like a regular ID? Because I remember I had to get you an ID when you was playing that football, which we did. We were able to get one. Let me say something. Say something. Yeah, so here we just use the passport. That's all they be wanting to see.
He said regular ID. You get your license at 18 here.
Oh, okay. I think in the States though, like I remember, I don't know, I had to go get her ID when she was younger to play football. But I don't know if it was it was a certain kind of one or something. So I really don't know. All right, tell me, does that hurt?
No.
Okay. All right, this is what I got left for this section.
Oh, Jesus. That's 11:10 right there.
Y'all think I can finish it before the baby come home? I feel like I'm moving as fast as I can, or can I be moving faster? What y'all think? Maybe I can move faster. Maybe it's me. I don't have no nails on today, so.
Cypher said, yeah, passport should be the ID. I mean, you need that to get in the country.
Right.
It should be allowed for other things as well.
Yeah. So that's basically all it is. Like even if I go somewhere and I buy, like certain places, like if I go buy furniture or something, or you know, they want to see an ID. Now I think at the furniture store they will take my driver's license, but the passport will always suffice. Always. If I want to go get like get put on a phone plan, passport. They want the passport.
Kid
They
D
don't want.
said there's an ID, driver's license, and passport. 3 different things here.
Okay. So how do you feel about you said South Africa? Is it safe there? I know it's beautiful. Like I don't know much about it. You know, I've seen a few videos on, you know, how beautiful Africa is. Like what's your experience? How do you feel about it? Like do you want to always live in South Africa or do you want to move like out of South Africa to a different part of the world? I've never been to Africa. I don't even know if I could even handle being on an airplane that long to travel that far. I do not like airplanes. I can do like a little 3, 4 hours. 4 hours is pushing it on an airplane for me.
You did it to come here.
Of course, I said it's pushing it. I'm gonna do it to be set free. It was like Harriet Tubman in my head. The Underground Railroad. I was getting the hell up out of there.
Kid D said, but if you can use your driver's license as an ID, because sometimes they will ask for your ID or license at certain areas.
Oh, okay.
He said, where I live, it's safe, maybe 80% safe.
Okay. Well, we know everywhere in the world, you know, I don't care how beautiful the country is, there's always some areas where, you know, people gonna be people. Let's just say that. That's just what it is. Always some areas that are not the best. But that's good that you're in a safe area. Because even in the States, when we was living in Maryland, you know, I made sure we were in safe areas. Now, you got to pay an arm and a leg, you know, to live in a safe area there. But that's all I knew at the time, you know. So it's so crazy because thinking now, like, paying $1,500, like, it's crazy work. I'm like, I used to pay that for white walls and a beige carpet and apartment falling apart. I mean, yeah, it was in a decent neighborhood. But like I said, my rent $400, y'all. $400. That's it. And that does include Wi-Fi. So with it being that cheap, I also get Wi-Fi with it too. I mean, I can't beat that.
He said the most popular crime in South Africa is, he said, mugging.
Oh, like robbing and stuff.
So it's not safe walking alone in certain areas unless you have a weapon with you.
I'm sure certain areas here in Costa Rica too, it ain't safe to walk in maybe in the night or something. Yeah. That could be almost anywhere. And we know drugs is always a thing. That's all over the world. So it's too tight.
Yes.
I don't know if I can take it out though. It might already be done. Let me see.
No, you can leave
No, it's
it.
done. I have no choice but to leave it unless I'm cutting it out. Yeah, I don't got that much left back here. I think I'm pretty good, pretty good. To get one section done without the baby is amazing. And she's gonna take a nap. I just don't know when, because she's definitely gonna go to sleep. I just don't know if she's gonna sleep long, because yesterday she didn't sleep long. That's because I wasn't in there with her. If I lay down with her, she'll sleep for 2, 3 hours. If I'm not laying down with her, she might only sleep for 20, 30 minutes.
He said, do you know the Isley Brothers.
I'm familiar. If I'm not mistaken, don't they sing? They sing or something like that.
He said, yeah, right. Rent prices are getting out of hand. Some people working just for rent and hardly have enough for food and other things. Things
Yep,
are getting unnecessarily difficult.
it is. It is. Who said that?
Cypher.
Yes, Cypher, it really is, and that's why I can't live in areas where it costs that much no more. I'm sorry. Listen. I'm staying in Costa Rica, and if I'm not here, I'm fitting to move to El Salvador. I'm sitting to move, fit to move to Nicaragua. I'm not paying the arm and the leg for no rent anymore. I'm done with that. Now buying land is one thing, okay, but I'm not paying $1,500, $2,000 for a 2 bedroom place. And no, it's like people are going to work just to pay for that, and you're barely in it because you're at work all the time. So you paying all this money for a house that's just sitting there all day. Your kids are at school all day. You're at work all day. Nobody's utilizing the home like that, and you're paying all that money. Like, just think about that. That's why I said I can do $400. I can do that. This is the cheapest I've ever paid in my life for some rent. $400. Never in my life lived this cheap before. I didn't even know this existed. Okay, where I'm from, I thought that's what it was. That's what life is. It's expensive to live everywhere, but that's not true. And now I see it. You know that that's not true, and I'm like, wow, what have I been doing my whole life? I didn't know this existed. I thought I was always gonna have to pay so much to live, but but if they can trick you into paying, paying for it, they know what they doing. But you only stuck if you tell yourself you stuck. You can get up and go anywhere you want to go as long as you have a valid passport. You know what I mean? And you follow the rules of the country, of course, since there are rules and regulations and all those things. Man, I'm out of there. I'm not paying that much to live no more. So at this point, everything we do is a choice. So people choosing to stay where they are, working the same jobs, paying all that money for rent and food, that's crazy. I'm not doing that no more. I was used to paying over $1,000, paying $1,500 for rent. Like, that was normal. Now I'm over here, I'm like, that's not normal. That's crazy. That's just not normal at all. Not normal at all. So that's why I was telling y'all, if y'all don't like y'all life, y'all can change it, man. If you tired of paying all that money, you listen. You gonna have to change your life around. You gonna have to step outside of your comfort zone, babe. Be willing to do something different. What is life if you doing the same thing every single day? Don't, you know what I mean? Like, go out and get new experiences. And I'm not talking about just a 4 or 5 day vacation. I'm talking about, really go out there and live a whole different life and a whole different culture. Let your kids experience those things. You go and experience those things. Like some of those schools, you send your kids to, the schools ain't no good. But your kids there all day because you got to work all day. Well, not you have to work all day. You choosing to work all day. But you can definitely create a life that is different than the one you have now. That's more simpler, more cheaper, more easy. I'm telling you, more enjoyable, more peace, more love. And when I say love, I'm saying loving yourself. So if you are not enjoying your human experience, man, just change it. That's the good thing about life. You can change it. You can do whatever you want to do. Go wherever you want to go. And they have virtual jobs. So if you go and work, do something virtual. You can start your own business. Look into selling a digital product or something. And know that when you move to like other countries, you don't need that much to survive, you know? You can move to a country making $800 a month and be just fine. And that might sound crazy to some people. Especially if it's just you. That's actually a lot for just one person. Depending on where you want to, where you want to live. But you can be living somewhere paying $400 for rent, $350 for rent. And even if it's like here, they would consider it like a Tico home. So you can fix it up, fix it up, make it comfortable for you. But you can actually enjoy living and not, oh, okay, I'm gonna stop right there. You can actually enjoy living and not just at work all day to pay for that house that you're barely ever in. Let's make it make sense. You go in there, you shower, you sleep, and that's what you're paying $2,000 for? Mm-mm.
They said at this rate, Cypher said at this rate, how much will an apple cost in 100 years?
How much what?
How much will an apple cost?
I know, right? That's a good question.
You know what I mean? An apple is still an apple.
Exactly, it's still an apple, and they're going to charge you, go up on it. And really, that grows from the earth. God gives us that for free. They snatch it off the trees, they'll do whatever they do with it, and then put a price tag on it. Yeah, it's insane. That's why I'm like, if we gonna pay to live, man, just go live somewhere where it does not cost that much. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, if I'm gonna be a part of this game that they got us playing, since we allow them to trick our minds and fool us into paying to be here, because we're the only species on this earth that pays to be here. You know how many species is on this earth? Nothing else pays to be here. Even the damn aliens roam for free. Like, we're the only ones that pay to be here. And this is free. The world is free. I don't know nothing that's birthed into anything that has to pay. Just us. Animals just have babies left and right in nature. They don't got to pay to have babies. They just outside living in nature, They not paying rent for the trees they living in. The birds not paying rent for the nests that they make in trees. We're the only ones. That creatures in the ocean just live. I mean, damn it, the mermaids in the ocean living freely. We're the only ones here that pay to be here. Because man has created this thing called money. And we were smart enough and dumb enough to be tricked into going along with the plan. But if we gonna play this game, work smart, not hard. That's all I'm saying. With that message there at the bottom.
It says,
work smart, not hard, my people.
Blessings to this wonderfully beautiful family.
Oh, thank you so much. And blessings to you and your family as well, babe. Your hair just sucking up this oil. Your scalp, rather.
My scalp's very dry because it's been itching like all week. Really bad.
Shoot, y'all, I gotta put extra. What time is it? Okay. I think I'm gonna finish before she come home, this section. So that would mean this section took me 2 hours to do. Means I got like 6 hours left. 6 hours of work left is what that would mean. Each section probably gonna be about 2 hours.
Y'all, 6 hours don't, sound like a lot, but if she do it all today, 2 hours on each section.
I might just go on and finish it today, because I don't want to be doing this tomorrow.
Not for no 2-3 days, possibly 4.
And we still gotta leave out and go to the market. What else I gotta do?
Still gotta go to Lacono and go get my shirts. At least if you don't get the pants, at least the shirt, because I don't have no white shirt.
Yeah, y'all, so much. I gotta see what day we can do this border run. I just want to just get that out the way. Like, please. Cafe, that's grandfather. He out there working. He out there working. Did anybody else say anything else? But yeah, y'all, just go move somewhere where you don't have to pay so much to live, you know? And yes, you might have to uproot your whole entire life, but so what? What's wrong with that? And yes, you might have to, leave people behind that they want to stay, they complacent. They want to stay where they are. They want to keep living the life that's predictable to them, you know? You be that person that get up and do something different. Do what most people won't do. That's what I say. Get up and do what most people won't do. They gonna think you're crazy. They gonna think something wrong with you. Yeah, and they can keep thinking that. Because that's what people was thinking about me. Okay? I was even told I'm gonna come over here and get killed. Somebody told me I was gonna get my head chopped off. That's what they said. I don't even think they ever been to this country ever in their life before. And they told me I was gonna come over here and get my head chopped off, and it's not safe, and you're crazy. Why are you doing that? Why would you move there? Why would you take your kids there? I even had people offer to keep my kids. Like, you can go ahead and go. We can keep the kids. Like, this is not the only life out there. Living here in Baltimore, what? Like, that's the life for my kids? No. Like, they out here living in paradise. What you talking about? These kids is living in paradise. They speaking another language. They're active. They're more healthier. They are experiencing a new culture. They're getting to engage with nice, kind people. But yeah, people was telling me, they had stuff to say. And that's why, you gotta keep your mouth closed. So don't tell everybody what you doing, what you going, where you going, how you doing it, when you doing it. Even those that you might think like gonna rock with you. Because that's gonna be a test. You're gonna see who really for you and who really not when you go and do something what most people won't do. And some people only like you when you stay where they are. Like when you don't grow past them. That's sometimes people only like and love you then. But as soon as you doing something outside the box, you doing something that's going to elevate you, change your life, create peace and happiness within yourself and within your life, people not happy for you. And it's crazy because if the people that love you, if they check in with you and you like, I am so happy, and then they got a problem with the fact that you happy, that's crazy. That's crazy.
They said, and look at you now, all that negativity didn't work. Blessings.
Yes, thank you. Exactly. Don't let people project their fears, onto you and make you feel like you're crazy. You don't need anybody's validation to make a move in your life. If God in your spirit is guiding you to do something, that is for you. That's not for your neighbor. That's not for your mother, your sister, your brother. That is for you. And if they say, oh, you moving out the country? Shoot, I'm coming with you. Okay, perfect. That's fine. Join the journey. But if not, don't listen to other people because they have you stuck and complacent just like them. Just like them. Okay, they live in a predictable lifestyle. You can call certain people, they doing the same stuff they was doing 4 years ago when you left. Like, dang, ain't nothing different with their life. They doing the exact same thing that they've been doing. Me, I don't never know what I'm doing. You gonna call me, I don't know what I'm doing. You ain't gonna know what I'm doing, where I'm at, I can't tell you. I don't know. But I listened to God, I listened to my spirit when it told me to move here. And we've never been here before, y'all. When we moved here, that was our first time here ever in life. Never been to Costa Rica, didn't know nothing about Costa Rica, literally. But I just trusted God, I trusted my spirit, and here we are. Don't be listening to people around you because they don't know what's best for you. They don't know, especially, they barely even know what's best for their own self. They over there making choices and decisions that don't even make sense. How they going to tell you what's best for you and your kids? So when people offering to keep my kids, I'm like, what you trying to say? Like, I'm confused. Like, I'm making this move just for me. No, I'm making this for them too. This ain't just about me. If I didn't care about them, I would have left them there with the people who offered to keep them. No, I'm gonna bring them with me. That's crazy. Why would I go live in paradise and not bring them? That don't make no sense. I'm like, it's not just about me. I mean, I'm the one that has to carry everything, of course. So I'm the one paying the bills and buying the food and, paying for everything. Yes, I'm going to go somewhere that's cheaper, better. And I didn't even know about the cost of living here. When I tell you I ain't really know nothing at all I know is my sister was like, you could come here and live with me. And I said, oh, say no more, because there has to be something out there better than the life we living right now here in the States. Like after COVID and just all of the the chaos it caused, and it just was a lot going on. So I made a change. Listen, I was willing to try it out. I'm going to try something new with my kids and all. Don't think that you can't get up and go try something just because you have kids. I understand you want them to have stability, of course. And wherever you go, you're going to create that stability, right? And if you go somewhere you don't like it, it's okay to get up and move you and your kids somewhere else. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Don't think that you guys stay living in the same town where you was born and raised, the same country, city, state, continent where you was born and raised, sending them to the same schools that everybody else going to. You don't have to do that. You can choose something different for you and your family. You really can. And if they love you, they'll come visit. They'll take the time out to come and visit you, to come see you. And if they don't, so be it. We were close like this with some people. Once we moved, no more. It was like they don't agree with the decision, and they don't have to. Like, I'm a grown. I don't need you to agree with what I do with my life and my kids. Like, these are not your kids. I don't belong to nobody but God, and nobody has to approve of what I'm doing. Nobody has to approve of what you're doing. You don't need anybody's approval to do anything. If you're looking for approval, you ain't gonna make it too far. That's all I'm gonna say. Don't be looking for nobody's approval. I need you to turn around. Don't be looking for nobody's approval. Nobody has to agree. If you tell somebody what your plan is and they like, what? That's stupid. That's why you don't tell people what you're doing. Because they might be negative. They might get jealous. Like, just keep it to yourself. Unless you got that one person, one or two people that like, look, they ride with me no matter what decision I make. Like, if you got that person in your life, like my best friend's like that. She will ride with me whatever decision or choice I make. She's like, as long as y'all happy, then that's all that matters. And you would think it's that simple, right? As long as you happy, that's all that matters. That ain't what people be thinking. They get in their feelings about what you doing with your life. One whole time I'm at my house, paying for everything, taking care of my kids by myself. Ain't nobody knocking at my door helping me. And the moment I tell you I'm leaving, it's a problem. That's crazy. I'm leaving for a better life, and that's a problem. Make that make sense, y'all. So yeah, you'll find out who's for you and who's not when you make certain choices and decisions in your life. Some people not around for a lifetime. Everybody don't offer unconditional love. Some people, most people, is just conditional, Even with relationships, you be so in love, right? The moment y'all break up, all of a sudden, F you. That's not unconditional love. That was just like temporary love. That wasn't unconditional. At the moment you ain't with that person no more, they ain't doing what you want them to do, all of a sudden, F them. You ain't worried about them, they ain't worried about you. So most people don't even offer unconditional love. Not even your parents. Sometimes your parents don't. If you don't live the life they want you to live, you don't do what they want you to do, then all of a sudden they got a problem with you. You know, like, it's crazy. It's crazy. But one thing about me, y'all, I don't give a dang what people think, what people gotta say about what I do in my life, because I'm happy. Finally. And I can say that, finally. Happy and at peace and enjoying this human experience. So y'all do what works for you. I say that to say that. Don't look for approval from your neighbors. I don't care, not even your mother, your father, your sister, even the closest people to you. You don't need nobody to be okay with what you want to do that's going to bring joy to your life. Because most people not even going to rock with you. It's sad to say. They not. Especially if they not elevating with you. They going to be looking at you sideways. Because how dare you? How dare you elevate? How dare you? Are you crazy? How dare you do what I want to do, but I don't have the balls to get up and do it. But you do, so you gonna do it. Now they envy you. Now they got a problem with you. Now they talking about you. Now they over there on their knees praying that you fall and you fail and you gonna have to come back and all of this and that. Yeah. That's how they do, y'all. That's how they do. And once I had got pregnant, because I went back to the States to have my baby. And when I went back there, they just knew, because people ain't know I was there. 99% of the people that I know did not even know I was pregnant. I kept it to myself. I kept my pregnancy to myself. I enjoyed my pregnancy by myself. They didn't even know I had the baby until I popped up on them with the baby before I left. And they're like, who baby is this? I'm like, mine. My cousins about was like, what? You had a baby? Oh my goodness. I'm like, yes, I had a baby. And they're like, oh, you staying here now? You living here? I'm like, no. That girl came in. Look, y'all came in to have this baby. We already in the process of getting flights booked. We getting out of here. I'm like, so they thought, oh, I had a baby. I was going to have to come run back home. Like, I would never go back there, even if I was struggling. Like, it wouldn't make sense because I would struggle even more there. It costs so much more to live and everything. Like, no, here is way more simpler. Like, way more simpler. So I'm like, I would never. You don't have to ever worry about me coming back. Under no circumstance. Like, to live there. Coming there to visit or take care of some business or something, sure. But to live, never. You can call me Tarzan. I'll be in the damn woods somewhere before I go back and live there. God forbid I ever have to do that, but yeah, no thank you. Now that I know what peace feels like, no way. So, yep, y'all. So, thank you so much. Can you shout that person out? Is that Perry?
Yeah.
Thank you, Perry. I appreciate you. You always coming through, showing some love. I appreciate you. But, yeah, y'all do what most people won't do, man. That's what I want y'all to do. Live your life. If you're not enjoying, I'm telling you, if you're not enjoying your life, you can enjoy it. This does not have to be it for y'all. Like I said, there are people crying on the internet. And I'm not knocking them because they're expressing how they feel. And I get it. I feel them 100% because that probably was me, but I just didn't cry about it. I just was living in it until I realized it just became too heavy. And I chose to just get up and go, you know, like. And I did it with my 2 kids, and I did it by myself. Like, it was just me and them 2 on the airplane at the airport. No man with me, no, just me and my kids, that's it. And we met my sister when we got here. But nope, did it by myself. Sure did. And if I can do it as a single mother, y'all can do it too. I promise you, y'all can do it. Easy peasy. God and the universe gonna make it happen for you if that's really what you want. I've met a few Americans that live here. Like I said, well, she's from Quebec, but she speaks French, English, and Spanish actually. Um, that's the one I was on the phone with earlier. But she and I, we found each other, so she's one of my friends here. And you don't worry about that. You gonna meet people. God gonna put people in place just for you. Trust me, just for you. That's how I'm telling you. That's how it's gonna work. So even if you're like, I'm going here, I don't know nobody. You're gonna meet people, and you can be like, but I don't speak Spanish. Okay, there are people that speak English here. You're gonna meet people. You're gonna network. You're gonna connect. You know what I mean with people. Like, just have an open mind. Don't be afraid. You might even have Spanish friends. And listen, my daughter, her father, they're Spanish, and no, we don't. Well, he speaks. I mean, he speaks good English though, but he's better at it now. But I be with the grandmother, the sisters, and they don't speak no English. We all be sitting at the damn table just and we might communicate a little bit here and there, because they know how we don't know. Well, they know it now. It's better now, but then, we couldn't really communicate with them much, or we had to use the translator. But don't be afraid. Like, your needs will still get met. Don't worry about that. You go inside of a store. So what? They only speak Spanish. I promise you. Like my daughter, I got her registered in the school. Kayleigh helped me with translation. Some stuff we didn't understand. If I had to use my translator, I used the translator, and we got everything done. If you go in the store and they only speak Spanish, trust me, your needs can still get met. It's all gonna work out. It's all gonna work out. All right, y'all. I'm definitely gonna finish this section. Yeah. I only got like 2 more here. So that took literally like 2 hours. Got these two here. And this section is done. Look at God. So we probably gonna take us a little break after I finish these two. I need to charge the phone up, and then we gonna get back on live. I gotta get the baby. I gotta prepare myself to get the baby. I gotta be sitting outside in a few minutes to receive her, and then I'm gonna see if she gonna take a nap, if she wanna play. But I'm probably gonna just get back to her hair though. I'm gonna feed the baby and then go from there. But I'm gonna charge the phone up for like about 30 minutes or so. So that's what we about to do. I'm gonna do this last one. Alright, so look at that. I wish I could say we halfway done, but we ain't. But we ain't. What's today's date? What's today supposed to be according to the world?
20th.
It's the 20th? Okay. It's the last one in this section. I kind of went by pretty fast. Like being on live and talking to y'all, it does to me kind of make it go faster. I enjoy that part. And see, if I'm watching a movie and stuff, I might be stopping and all of that, just trying to like, especially if it's a good part. Alright, this section is complete. How you feeling?
Great. 'Cause I want a break.
You hungry?
I want a break. Well, yeah, that too.
Well, you about to get a break. She about to get maybe like a 45-minute break or so. Alright, y'all, so this where we at with it.
This
I want to use that for Kinley's hair. We're going to save that. This is good right here. Alright, y'all, so this where we at. This how long her hair is. very long. Actually, it stretches.
Someone said hello.
Hey, how you doing? So that's that section. Turn your head so they can see. We did this section right here. So I'm gonna do this part next.
They said, what country are you in, I guess?
We're in Costa Rica.
No, you braiding it up?
No, girl, I got this. Let me do what I'm doing. Alright, this section is finished. So I'm gonna do the other side. I'm definitely gonna complete the back for sure today. That's for sure. Okay. We're gonna shoot for at least this section too. So let's see.
Yeah, when she say 6 hours left, it sounds like she could get it done in one day. And we
does,
started our day very early.
It does.
We still have, usually we would just be getting up, getting ourselves together, brushing teeth.
All right, y'all. So I'm going to get off here for right now. I'm gonna charge my phone up because it needs to be charged. Y'all know when you're on live, it be killing the daggone battery. And I'm gonna get the baby off the bus and everything.
She said the G is back.
This
is finished, Kid D.
Kid D, we about to get off of here and come back in about 45 minutes. I got to get the baby off the bus and prepare for her. And then she want a little break. And then we're going to be back at it again. So once I start the other section, we're going to come back on live, y'all. So I thank y'all so much. Y'all actually helping to go by fast. Talking to y'all is helping to go by fast.
Good job later again.
So yes, y'all. So we're going to be back on here in about 45 minutes. So see y'all in a few. All right. Ciao. Bye.